There has been a great deal of conjecture and discussion in political circles over the long-standing antipathy that President Cyril Ramaphosa has for former South African President Jacob Zuma. Before we continue, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. The country's already complicated political environment is becoming more convoluted as analysts and pundits wonder whether Zuma's strong resistance to Ramaphosa's leadership is motivated by tribalism. From 2009 till 2018, a well-known politician in South Africa named Jacob Zuma led the nation as president. Controversies dogged his reign, including accusations of corruption that linger to this day. Significant political scheming and factionalism occurred throughout Zuma's term in the governing African National Congress, ANC, of which Ramaphosa is also a member. According to some opponents, Zuma's actions are indicative of a kind of tribalism in which feeling marginalized within the ANC hierarchy and allegiance to one's own ethnic group are important factors. They speculate that Zuma's opposition to Ramaphosa's leadership could be motivated by a desire to preserve his political power in KwaZulu-Natal and save his reputation within the Zulu population. Ramaphosa and Zuma have engaged in antagonism in a number of settings, such as ANC party politics, legislative discussions, and court cases. Numerous court disputes and corruption accusations have been leveled at Zuma. Some of them are seen by his supporters as politically driven efforts to damage his reputation and diminish his power within the ANC. In contrast, Ramaphosa has positioned himself as a reformer leader who supports responsibility, openness, and stability in the economy. His attempts to eliminate corruption, boost economic development, and redress social disparities have been hallmarks of his leadership. These policies have drawn acclaim and condemnation from the ANC and other quarters. In addition to dividing the ANC, the protracted dispute between Zuma and Ramaphosa has sparked political debate and popular opinion across South Africa. Many individuals see the dispute in terms of maintaining national unity and emphasizing the need to move beyond ethnic and tribal divides that have traditionally dominated the political landscape of the nation. Once more, former Chief Justice Mogoeng Mogoeng has expressed worries about the possible disintegration of unity between the ranks of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, and the Umkhonto Sizwe Military Veterans Association, MK, in a stunning assessment of their collaboration. In spite of appeals for harmony, the MK's unabashed acceptance of EFF members begs important concerns about the implications for both groups. Mogoeng, who is renowned for his unbiased and astute legal analysis, was forthright in his evaluation. He said, "They talk about unity, but they welcome every EFF member without thinking about the consequences." His remarks confirm an increasing belief among some party insiders that the cohesiveness and strategic orientation of the EFF may be jeopardized by the MK's approach. Originally the African National Congress's ANC military wing under apartheid, Umkhonto Sizwe has repositioned itself as a veterans group. Critics see its leadership's desire to take on EFF members as opportunistic and possibly polarizing. Mogoeng called the MK's conduct snakish, implying a lack of openness and commitment to the fundamental principles of the EFF. The EFF has been a strong opponent of the governing ANC and its leadership, since it is well known for taking a bold stand on economic freedom and social fairness. Political observers believe that the EFF's message may be diluted and its ideological balance altered by the inflow of former MK members. Political analysts caution that the collaboration between the EFF and the MK may experience internal strife and ideological disputes in the absence of defined borders and common goals. Those who think that true unity requires a common commitment to ideals and objectives rather than just surface-level relationships will find resonance in Mogoeng's criticism. As of the publishing, attempts were made to get a response from the MK's leadership. It is still evident, however, that certain members of the EFF leadership are becoming more concerned about the long-term effects of the MK partnership. Mogoeng's caution serves as a pertinent reminder of the difficulties in establishing and maintaining political unity as the political environment changes. Political watchers and the general public will be attentively observing how the EFF and the MK handle these obstacles while adhering to their distinct objectives. Finally, Mogoeng's analysis highlights the brittleness of political coalitions built purely on unifying rhetoric. In light of the MK's advances, the EFF must decide how to proceed. a decision that might have a significant impact on South African politics. The democracy of South Africa.